Ahem. Ahem. I'm sorry, Scorpio. I'm just playing. What's going on, Scorpios? How are you guys doing? It's TheNutCase, Casey Nicole. And I am back again with the shenanigans here on the NUTCASE network. Let me put away my damn water. Scorpios, this is your June 2021 reading. Hope you guys are doing well. Keep in mind the messages are general. They may not be for every Scorpio out there. So be sure to go with what you know. And remember, time is fluid. It moves like water. This could be past, present, or future energy. All right, so let's see, Scorpio. I feel like you have nothing to say. Don't know what about, don't know what for, but I just feel like you ain't got shit to say. You ain't got nothing to say. You said everything you feel like you need to say. You're done. There's no point in repeating. So let's see what's going on with you in June. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors, Father, Mother, God. What is going on with my Scorpios in June? Oh, blossoming abundance. That's what's going on. And you know it. You know it. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. You guys are about to be coming into a lot of abundance, but you already know it. Yep, door to personal healing and happiness. You already know. So, Scorpio. I don't know. I feel like somebody made you doubt yourself or somebody tried. I don't think it worked. Somebody made you or tried to make you feel not like yourself. They tried to make you feel confused. You're not. I feel like you knew what this person was doing. Or you knew what was going on. What people were doing. And you good. You're like, okay, cool. So I feel like you're about to come into a lot of abundance in June. I feel like you're going to be feeling very happy. You know in Forrest Gump where he was like, that's all I have to say about that. When he was done talking, that's exactly what this is. Throat chakra. I'm getting somebody tried to shut you up. Somebody tried to like choke you out. You know when, okay, Scorpio, you know when people are like criminals, right? And they might be like holding up a bank or something, some type of hostage situation, and the police smoke them out. They throw the tear gas cans and everything. They want to disperse the crowd, or they want to minimize the effect of what is happening. So they use a lot of smoke and mirrors and confusion. Somebody was trying to choke you out, smoke you out. I don't think they literally were putting their hands on your throat. They may have, but they were trying to suppress you. Suppress what you had to say. They were trying to suppress what you were doing. Hold on, you guys, 1 second. They were trying to make you feel like you weren't important. Or what you had to say wasn't important. So, like, for whatever reason, I don't know. It's like you had to call in backup. You had to call in reinforcements. And I feel like these were your spirit guides. So I feel like it could have been Archangel Metatron, right? You had to call in the reinforcements of your intuition. Um, who's the throat chakra? Dang, I know this. I know this. I know I'm doing crazy shit right now, but it's gonna make sense. Cause I feel like that's what a lot of y'all were dealing with. Where is that throat chakra card? Something about you speaking, you know. Yeah. Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel. You had to call Metatron, you had to call Gabriel. You might have even called on Michael. But you called in reinforcements. And those reinforcements went ahead and like boosted you up. It was like a battery pack, right? It was a battery pack that was going into your system. It was a battery pack that was, you know, like in a game, you run past the little heart and you get some more energy, okay? I feel like you were feeling low, you were feeling defeated, but every time you got to that point, something in your bloodline, something in your astrological chart called on the reinforcements, the cavalry. And I feel as if me saying all that, somebody didn't understand how strong your cavalry was. Somebody did not understand how hard your reinforcements was about to come in and basically stricken them. They tried to smoke you out. They tried to choke you out. They tried to suppress what you had to say. You said that shit anyway. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. That's why you're about to have so much abundance. And you know it. You feel it. So what I'm saying to you right now is go ahead and embrace it, boo. Okay? So what shadow are my Scorpios dealing with, guardian angels? What shadow aspect are my Scorpios dealing with in June? What shadow are they dealing with in the month of June, God? Wow, y'all got 2-2. 2-2. So some of y'all could be doing ballet, or maybe you did ballet when you were a kid, or your kids are doing ballet, some type of dance. Wow. So one of them is the actual title card. It says, may this oracle deck awaken your greater authenticity by working through any hidden shadows of your personality. So I feel like you're kind of acting as an oracle here to yourself. I feel like, you know, Scorpio is the death card. That's transformation. But I don't know. I feel like you transformed yourself, or you having to adapt caused you to, I don't know. It's something about how you having to adapted other people, or you having to change is like changing other people. It says selfish. You are wrapped in your own desires. Try looking at and caring about the needs of others. So what you're going to have to work on in June, Scorpio, I was about to say Sagittarius or Aquarius, but what you're going to have to work on in June, I'm going to tell you what it is. What you're going to have to work on in June is seeing the old you in other people. You're going to have to work on being compassionate, caring, kind, affectionate, and having having empathy for other people who were at the same place that you were, Scorpio. And I feel like these people that you're going to have empathy for is not just a stranger or the average person. You're actually going to have empathy, or you're going to have empathy for the people who actually did you wrong. You're going to have to understand. You call somebody, you're going to have to deal with the fact that you call somebody to go through some type of dark night of the soul. You call somebody to have some type of spiritual death. You did it. You did it by having a spiritual death of your own. I know this reading is kind of weird, but it is what it is. So thank y'all for being here to get the message. Y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. Thank you to everyone who's already liked the videos. I appreciate y'all. So let's see what's going on. A lot of these readings, I feel like, are coming because of retrograde, but like the energy of these readings is here. Y'all got to understand. The energy of these readings is here because a lot of things, you know, you have to always balance your checkbook, right? Not anymore, but figuratively, you always have to balance your checkbook, right? You go a whole month spending up money, writing checks, swiping your card. But at some point, you have to take account or take inventory of what is around you, what you've learned, what you've given, what you've received. And I feel like these readings, folks need to understand that these readings are just that. The time that we're in right now and the life that we're living is just that. At this very moment, we're all having to take some type of spiritual account for what we've done, whether it's good or whether it's bad, so that you can balance out that checkbook, which is your mind, body, spirit, and soul. Okay? Whew. It's getting deep, Scorpio. Why you had to do me like this? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, Father, Mother, God, what is going on with my Scorpios in June 2021? Also, what I'm getting, sorry, y'all got a lot of channel messages. I'm not sorry. It just is what it is. But somebody was not willing, Scorpio, to wait for the harvest. Either it was you or somebody else. You're going to have to take spiritual account. Somebody was not willing to wait on the harvest. Somebody was so eager to get what they wanted, what they thought they wanted. Somebody was so eager to have what they thought they needed that they weren't willing to wait for the harvest. They weren't willing to sit through the sermons. They weren't willing to do the back-breaking work. They weren't willing to invest. But see, when you're not willing to invest in something because it's hard, that's usually exactly what you need to invest in, is it not? When you're not willing to put in the work on something, even if it's yourself, that you know is difficult, you're never going to reap the benefit. If you're always trying to search for the easy way out, or you're always trying to find the get-rich-quick scheme or the easier solution, you never get anything. Easy come, easy go. And I feel like you guys were willing and patient enough to put in the work, plant the seeds, and now you're about to reap the harvest. So we have nature. Feel like you're going to be outside a lot, Scorpio, in the month of June. What else for my Scorpios? Feel like you're taking a lot of walks. I feel like you're doing a lot of things. Wow, third party kind of is crooked, but it's in the reverse. So the interference in your life that you've been feeling is about to subside. Blossoming abundance. I feel like you could be gardening as well. But I feel like the interference, the static that you've been feeling, the confusion, whatever it is that's been plaguing you, it's about to subside. What else is going on? Yep, you're going to be really happy about this. You're going to be very happy. What else is going on? I feel like you could be going to a party as well, throwing a party. Wow, we got rich man. All right. So I feel like for my masculine energies, I feel like you're about to come into some money. Or you're about to be rich in spirit. Feel like you're going to feel a lot of peace, serenity. Feel like you're going to be happy because you feel very wealthy. Not just wealthy financially, but you feel very wealthy because it's like you have a wealth of knowledge. And this is for my feminine energies as well. But I also feel like for my feminine energies, there's an additional piece. I feel like because of your wealth and abundance and reservoir of knowledge being so vast, and you keep continuing to put into it and invest into it so you can reap the harvest, you can grow. You cause somebody else to invest in their own personal wealth, okay? We have older men and moving forward, yeah. So I feel like this is somebody who could even be older than you. Maybe this is your father. Maybe this is an older relative. Or this is somebody who you're involved with. I feel as if you're causing a lot of people around you, Scorpio, to see the bigger picture in situations, okay? I feel like you're... Yep. See, I'm not lying. Like, I'm not lying. This is the energy that I feel. You're causing a lot of people to rise above the illusion. Okay? You're causing a lot of people to go through a spiritual death. This is literally the result of everything in June that you're going to be dealing with. That's literally the result of you being the death card. Okay? Everything you think about is embodied within you in the death card. And that's why you've caused so many people to transform, because not only not only have you been the catalyst of change, but you decided to make a change within yourself, because it's hardest for the death card to experience the death card. It's harder for you Scorpios to make changes because you can always see the change that's needed around you, but it's hard for you to see the change that's needed within yourself. But you did not give up. I just shuffled the deck. I don't know what happened. I just shuffled the deck and there you was. So everything was all mixed up in somebody's life and then boom, there you were. You were the light. You were shining brightly and you were the catalyst to this person's change. But you weren't just the catalyst because you're the death card. You weren't just the catalyst because you know how to end things. You were the catalyst because you finally chose to end things in your own life that you needed to end. Okay? You finally chose to rise above the bullshit and be a bigger person. Okay? What signs may be around my Scorpios June 2021? What zodiac signs are going to... Oh, shit. Dang. It almost hit me. Moon in Libra. Okay. So this is definitely somebody who got Moon in Libra, or it could just be a Libra. Who else? Mars in Sagittarius. I know I just said Sagittarius earlier. I heard that. So a lot of people, like, first of all, I feel like Scorpio, if you're not expressing yourself, if you're not, showing your point of view on a wider scale, not saying you have to make a YouTube or an Instagram or anything like that, but if you're not talking to people and getting your point of view out there to where they can say, I heard that, I know that's right, then you're doing yourself a disservice because you have a lot to say. What else for my Scorpios? Who else going to be around my Scorpios? Venus and Scorpio. Okay. I'm just letting you know. All I heard was, I know that's right, big bad person, not the Bentley Band ticker. Dang. I don't know what you're doing, Scorpio. I don't know what you're doing. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. And basically, like, what I get from that Cardi B song is that I'm going to be up regardless. So everything that you do to bring me back down is not going to matter because it's already stuck. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you got to get, I feel like Scorpio, you got to get off of that lower vibrational level. A lot of y'all are already trying to do that because I said you're being a change. But it's like, you got to remember, because I feel like because of retrograde, that's why these readings are coming out like that. A lot of shit is going to be coming back around and it's going to be like, it's going to be doing like this. Poking you. Trying to get you, hey, Scorpio. 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 It's trying to do, it's doing like that. So you got to remember, once you get up, you got to keep it stuck. All you can do is go further up, but you can't go back down. Okay? Rising in Capricorn, Jupiter in Aries. Y'all be knowing, listen, I don't know what the fuck gonna come out in these readings. All I do is just channel. That's all I do is just channel. All the cards is here doing is to help illustrate it to you. Because at some point, I'm going to get to a point where I'll be able to illustrate it more readily myself. But that's all the tarot is. It's a way to illustrate it so that you can understand your life. But let's see. Nature, third party in reverse. I just feel like the interference is over. Yeah, you might be done dealing with a third party situation. I feel like it's done, yes. But I feel like that's more so saying that the interference is gone. It's done. There's no more interference in June. It might come back, but it's not going to affect you in June. And when it does come back, you're going to have to remember where you are and how far you came up. What's nature? I don't even think they want me to read the cards for y'all. They just want me to talk. What is nature? Muse. Okay. So you inspire somebody to be, I feel like, living their true nature. You're very inspired by the outside as well. You're inspired by greenery, gardening, trees, grass, just being outside. What else is nature? I feel like nature is very much going to inspire you, yep, to do something new. Okay. It's going to inspire you to maybe apply for a new job. Do something outside of the box. Yeah, growth, guarded. It's going to inspire you. I feel like June, you need to really just be outside. Because I feel like that's going to inspire you to see what you need to do to modify yourself. Because, listen, we all got to make modifications. So I feel like nature is going to help to inspire you and help you to understand what you need to modify about yourself, your career, how you need to grow, how you need to protect yourself. It's going to help you see what you need to change, what you need to adapt to. Why is third party in the reverse? Why is third party in the reverse? Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's done. I feel like you're not dealing with third parties anymore, or third party that you were dealing with, entanglement, whatever the fuck. You ain't dealing with it no more, or it's over. What else is third party in the reverse? No, that's too many. I feel like you were keeping yourself stuck to it. Okay, we have angel numbers. And then we have Halloween. Okay, so you know something been going on since Halloween. Or October. This situation, this interference has been going on since October. But you've still been getting little signs of synchronicities. Like you've still been getting angel numbers. Oh, wow. 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 Because it's like, that's what I said in the beginning. It's like, it's like you knew. I don't know. I just feel like you knew that you were going places, right? Scorpio, you think just because you knew you was going places that you was the only one who knew? No, don't be that small-minded. I know you ain't that small-minded. You ain't the only one who knew. Other people saw you going places as well. And they tried to block basically whatever you had going on. Because they were so worried about where you was going. They didn't want to see you actually reach the pinnacle of your success. Because once you reach one pinnacle, then you just move on to conquering other pinnacles. So they didn't even want you to get started. I feel like you could be doing a new job outside. You could be doing something that involves nature, construction, landscaping, okay, exterior or whatever, decorating. You knew something was going on. Something was fishy though. What's the celebration card? Scorpio, I don't know what's going on with your reading. Bound. But you probably know. Yeah. You were so attached to the outcome of a situation that you became blind. You became blind. What celebration? Can I get one more, please? For celebration? Oh, we get two. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, leveling up and stubborn. Yeah, you could not see past this person. You could not see past the situation. You couldn't see past this interference. But it's because you didn't want to. You didn't want to. I feel like you're having some type of realization in June because it's a lot of past energy. Yeah, leaving it behind. You could be leaving behind this job, leaving behind this relationship, leaving behind this marriage. I feel like you're taking a leap of faith here. You stepping out on faith. But you, see, what did I say earlier? You know that that's exactly what you need to do. What's rich man? This could be the person who had you in a third party. Or, I mean, it could be you. What else is rich man? Oh. Oh. So he mad now. So we mad now. We real big mad. What else is rich man? Wow. So I feel like, okay, so I'm getting a few things, Scorpio. I feel like there could have been somebody who's very wealthy or very money hungry or very materialistic that did not want to see you succeed. They were putting a lot of negativity, a lot of illusions, a lot of confusion, a lot of static into your head, into your life, making you confused. But little did they know your DNA, your mental, spiritual, whatever makeup in your body or in your mind called in the reinforcements and continue to solidify your strength. Whether it be a stranger that you met out on the street, whether it be a YouTube channel that you came across, whether it be, you know, a new spot at the park that was hidden, that but brought you a lot of peace. It probably was a sacred ground or something that was connected to you somehow. You found what you needed. The reinforcements was called in, and this person has been just trying to make you feel bad, okay? Now, for some of you, I feel like it's not this person. I feel like other people have been trying to make you look at somebody in a negative light. Somebody's trying to make you view somebody in a negative light. But deep down, you always knew they were good. But everybody else tried to make you think or make you feel like they were bad. That's for some of you. Now, it could be a situation where you are that person, where people were trying to make you look bad or make you look evil, and you are not that person. Just because they wanted what you had, just because they was greedy for what you had. Okay? And some of you may need to realize where you were that person, being negative, okay, and spreading negativity to other people about someone else. Wherever you fit. But don't put yourself somewhere where you don't belong. And be real with yourself. Yep. I feel like a lot of you guys, Scorpio, someone was lying on you. You could have actually been dealing with another Scorpio. I feel like, Scorpio, somebody was lying on you. Basically making people think that you was a hoe, making people think that you were promiscuous, making people think that you were bad with money, that you were a sellout, or that you were something that you were not. But it was all lies. Somebody believed it. Now they want to apologize for believing the show. Scorpio, your reading is weird. I feel like there's a lot of deep emotion, so I'm going to use this Light Seers deck. We're going to see what's going on in June. Let's see what's going on. For my Scorpios, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides. Look at you. Every time. That's how I know when I'm done shuffling. Because on the Clarology deck, the sun and Scorpio card was right there. And now, boom, there you go. I just feel like you already knew, though. You already knew that people were talking about you. You already knew that this person didn't have your best intentions at heart. I don't think it's, you know what? Some of y'all, I don't even think it's who you think it is. I think it's somebody else who's attached to that person. I think the person who you think it is was actually being manipulated by someone else. And they didn't want to believe it. But now they have to see it in June. They have to see it because you're coming up. Because you're coming up without them. So basically, okay. So I'm kind of getting it too. There could have been somebody who was very wealthy. This could have been somebody who was very wealthy, right? They could have been somebody who was maybe in the music industry. There could have been somebody who was an artist. Whatever type of famous career path you could think of. I'm not going to do all that. It doesn't even have to be a famous career path. This person could have just been very popular. They were very entertaining. Okay? They were widely accepted and liked in many circles, right? But there was somebody around this person, Scorpio. There was somebody around this person that saw you. Okay? Somebody around this person saw you. They knew that you would be the catalyst for this other person's growth. You see what I'm saying? Because I said earlier about how you urged someone to go through their dark night of the soul. You caused many people to go through a transformation and you don't even see it. That's why you feel like you're being pushed so hard. That's why you feel like you're kind of at a detriment or a disadvantage. That's why you feel attacked all the time. Because you didn't even realize that you were the catalyst to so many people's transformations. It was you. From the day you popped out of your mama's Kuda Buddha, okay? It was always you. That's why it was so hard. But guess what? Somebody else saw that. I don't care who you was dealing with. Somebody around them saw that in you. And somebody around that person who saw that in you, that person who saw it, they did not want for whoever you were changing to change. So do you see the bigger battle? When we talk about karmics and empaths and all this shit. You see the bigger battle? So this person, knowing that whoever you were dealing with was going to be stubborn, knowing that whoever you were dealing with was easily manipulatable or whatever the word is, they went ahead, talked their shit. Scorpio's money hungry. Scorpio's promiscuous. Scorpio's greedy. Scorpio's a liar. They never will have your best interest at heart. You doing the wrong thing getting with Scorpio. Scorpio is toxic. Scorpio is childish. Whatever they said. But guess what? That person believed it. They did. They believed it. They probably talked about you too. Shitting on your name. But guess what? Now you coming up. Now you coming up. Right? Now you're celebrating. Now you're happy. Because you knew all along that that's where you're supposed to be. And you finally got the courage because they had you stuck for a minute, but you still came up. And you finally had the courage to walk away. And now that they see you doing all these great things, they like, dang, I can't help but to see now that I was being so stubborn. I can't help but to see Scorpio now. I can't help but to see the truth about what Scorpio is. And the truth about the fact that this whole time I've been lied to. So that's why you are the catalyst to someone else's change. Because that's why we have to accept our plight in this world. That's why we have to accept if we always get the bare minimum. We have to accept if we always get the bottom of the barrel. We have to accept the abuse. We have to accept it, not to accept it to keep going through it, but to accept that there's a reason for it that is greater than all of us. And it's not to say that that person learning is better than you learning. It's not to say that, because you learned something too. Didn't I say that? It's not that you didn't learn anything too. You also got an advantage. Why? Because you learn how to transform yourself and not just other people. Okay? But whatever it was that you signed up for when you came down here, right, on this earth, is the fact, whatever you signed up for is surrounding this fact. And that's just what we did. That's just what we signed up for. Because if there wasn't anything we had to change, there wouldn't be any reason for us to be here. So, see, that's how you were able, that's what you got. It wasn't that this person got more than you and that you're so stuck down here. No, you had to realize that by growing and being a bigger person, you were doing exactly what you were brought here to do. And that you shouldn't be in this mindset of lack about it. You should be in this very happy and rejoicing mindset about it. But let me stop talking, goddamn. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, they're like, no, don't stop talking. Let me just get 3 cards for June for my Scorpios. Oh my God, Scorpio, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. Can I just get 3 cards for June? Back to the drawing board. That's what I just heard. Back to the drawing board. King of Wands. Oh my God, y'all don't want 3 cards. I know y'all want everything else that everybody else got. But just know this is going to be better for you. That's the problem, Scorpio. You got to realize you can't have everything else that everybody else got. You can't do it the way everybody else going to do it. Because you're a totally different alien. You're a totally different alien. And once you accept that, boo-boo, you're going to be good. You're going to be good. You're a totally different monster. 3 cards for my Scorpios, please, for June. Everybody else got 4, but I'm going to give Scorpio 3. 8 of Cups. Can I get 2 more cards, please, for my Scorpios? Oh my God, Scorpio. I'm putting them back. Y'all like, no, I don't want to get anything different except for when you need to. Can I get 2 more cards only, please, for my Scorpios? If anything else comes out besides 2, I'm not taking it. I'm not doing it. You see how frustrating this is? Take it as an omen. Because now you're learning, right? Now you're learning the error of your ways like we all do. But you see how frustrating this is? To keep saying, no, I'm not taking it. No, I'm not taking what I'm being given. No, I'm not taking what I'm being given. This is what you were doing for so long. This is what you were doing. No, I don't want, I want this. I want this. As soon as you let go, 2 of Swords, boom, comes out. Let me get 1 more card for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Okay. So in June, I feel as if you are taking your emotions out of a situation. I feel like you're moving forward here. But I feel like you're also ignoring any of the past, but I feel like these are self-centered emotions, not like just being self-centered. That's part of it. But you're taking the emotions that are all about you out of situations, and you're starting to think about the bigger picture. I feel like you're looking at the bigger picture here. You're not looking at what you see right in front of you. You're looking at, Scorpio, what you see in your mind's eye. Because it's causing you to be able to have faster movement. And you're going to realize, you're going to be like, wow, that crazy girl named Nutcase was right. Because you're going to start looking at your mind's eye. Instead of what you see around you. You're going to start reading situations based off of your intuition and what you pick up energetically, what you pick up when you can't see. And you're going to be like, dang. Come back and tell me how fast things start moving when you're finally able to do that. Don't come back and tell me how it didn't work, because then I'm going to know you didn't try. Come back and tell me how things start moving for you. When you start looking at it from your mind's eye and not from what you see. when you leave the emotions out of the situation and you try to, and you basically put yourself in a position to where you release control. Boom. You're going to have to do that in June. I feel like it's going to be a lot of people that might be testing you. The interference, yes, it's over, right? But it doesn't mean it just stops. It doesn't mean you just never have a problem. It means that you learn how to better handle the problems that you have. You learn how to better handle the issues that come to you, and you're able to come with a solution. What's the 8 of Cups? 10 of Swords, 4 of Cups, Hangman. Yeah. Yep, this is exactly what I said. That's why I didn't even need to read cards. In July, in July, wow. So something's happening in July. So I said in July, and I saw 77 people in here with 33 likes. So that's 10. Right. In July, you're going to feel the completion of whatever you do in June. So if you put your effort in, it's only if you put your effort in, Scorpio. If you put your effort in June, you're going to reap the benefits of what I'm saying in July. But what you need to do, what you're going to need to be doing, and what a lot of you are going to plan on doing already, is walking away emotionally from a situation, separating your emotions and looking at a situation logically. 10 of Swords. I feel like y'all are putting an end to a situation. You're putting an end to a situation, but what it is, it's like more so spiritually, it's figuratively. I feel like because you left a person behind, because you walked away from an actual physical individual, you put yourself first. That was the first step. Okay? Second step is walking away from the feeling of lack, the feeling of being ungrateful. What did I say earlier? Don't get mad about the situation that you're in. Don't get mad at your plight. Don't get mad at your circumstances. Don't get mad at where you are. Don't rue the day that people did this to you. Don't seek revenge. Just keep walking. And you're going to realize with this Hangman how stuck you had yourself because of the fact that you didn't appreciate the lesson to be able to see the blessing, okay? Yeah, it came out a little fucked up, but y'all know what I mean, okay? You need to move away and put an end to this ungrateful behavior. Woe is me. Why me? Because you're missing something. You're just touching the surface. You're just scratching the surface. You're right here with this abundance, and you're just scratching the surface. Thank you, Yemi, for that $2.99. I appreciate your donation. And when you fully turn around and realize how great you have, whatever this is, that whatever's within yourself, because I feel like this is a self-esteem issue. I'm just be honest. But you're looking for yourself. You're looking for your light. You're looking for this rainbow of beauty, this spectrum of beauty in everything else but you. And you're not appreciating the beauty in your struggle. You're not appreciating the beauty in your ugly. Wow. You're not being happy and you're not letting it show. That's what I said earlier too about how a lot of you guys are not saying what you have to say. I don't know where that sun card came from. It just popped up right here. I don't even remember what I did. Maybe y'all saw it. But I feel like you're needing to be more happy about your pain. Laugh at it like Kevin Hart did, honey, because in June, if you can master this, oh my God. Oh my God, the money is going to take off. Let's see what this Chariot is. Because I know I got to show you results for you to believe me. I already know. Don't worry, Scorpio. I know. What's the Chariot? Celebration. Boom. 3 of Cups. Same as the celebration card. Leveling up. Rich man, rich woman. I feel like you may even be able to buy a new car. Queen of Cups. Self-love. Rejoice, celebration, self-love. Finally feeling free. Finally feeling at peace. You know the Three of Cups on the regular deck is them dancing around after they reap the harvest. Go look it up. Go look up the meaning of the Three of Cups. They're dancing around after they reach the harvest. And what did I say? A lot of folks didn't want to stick around for the harvest. A lot of folks ain't even going to watch this video. But you are. So you need to be like, oh, wow. She right, though. Because I'm not trying to blow my head up. I'm saying because you already know this. You know this. You know this already and you've known this. But you know what's been stopping you? Is all the interference. All the people trying to tell you what you should be mad about. All the people trying to tell you what you should stand up for. All the people trying to get you to see their point of view and you fighting to get your point of view. You ain't got to fight. You ain't got to say shit. Don't say nothing. Just know. Because you already do. Six of Swords and the Emperor. You're going to be moving right towards your business, your goals. You're going to be moving right towards control over all the situations. Being the one. I'm not saying that, you know, you're going to be controlling people. But you're going to have control over you. When you learn self-control over your own life. When you learn self-control over those things that are tumultuous and rocky. That's the Six of Swords. Look at how rocky that water is. It's raining. Y'all can't even probably see that, but yep, you see it? It's raining. You pulling up on the shore. Your guys you got here. These are the guys that's steering the boat that's in the traditional deck. They done left you now because you got all the tools that you need to be successful. They just want you to use them. You ain't got to fight no more. So long you've been fighting trying to get people to understand your point of view, but you haven't realized that the silence is louder. The silence is louder. Not being silent about who you are, but being silent about trying to convince people of who you are. What's the Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups? Can I get one, please? Thank you. Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to have choices. I feel as if not only are you going to have choices in relationships and love, and for some of you, it may not happen in July. Some of you, it may not happen overnight because it depends on your progression. It ain't about what Casey say. It's about your progression. But I feel like you're going to have a lot of clarity for a lot of the questions that you've been having for years, like internally. June is really a month where you should be in solitude. Eight of Pentacles. You should be working. Eight of Swords. Look at that. 88. You could have been born in 88. Or you could have just had a very strong connection to the late 80s. But focusing on releasing yourself from this bondage or this need to always say what it is and always be right and always have to convince people of your point. We see you, Scorpio. Now you got to see yourself. Because once you gain that confidence in what you have to say to the point where you don't have to explain yourself, that's even more. I'm working on that now. I know I ain't want to talk because I be talking about folks not liking the video while it's 95 people in here and we only got 42 likes. Yep, you know that's me. You can go ahead and laugh. Kiki it off because I know I be doing that shit. But guess what? From the time I started going live to now, you don't hear me say that shit too often. And that's what I just said on the Off the Dome. Just said it. Sometimes y'all are going to see me speak on things because I feel like I need to speak on things, right? But you're going to also see the fact that I have learned a lesson. And not only have I learned a lesson, but I know I'm not going to be able to master that lesson overnight. So gradually, slowly but surely, y'all have been hearing me say less of that. That's what I mean. That's just an example for you. Okay? What's the Two of Swords? So as you start to progress, and as you start to mature, and as you start to have clarity and see what you need to be doing, it's going to start to sink in more and more and more. Okay? Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Now, be mindful that you're not being your own worst enemy, because when it flipped out, I saw it in the reverse. Be mindful that this is about selfishness on this Two of Swords, ignoring the signs, ignoring the fact, ignoring the work that needs to be done. Be mindful that you're not ignoring the work that needs to be done within yourself, because you feel like you've already done it. Be mindful of your intentions in June. What else is the Two of Swords? Dang it. Oh, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. See, that's why I saw this in reverse. I know it. I knew it. Three of Swords, because that's what's going to hurt you. See what I'm saying? Be mindful of not putting in the work. Be mindful of being lazy in June. Be mindful of thinking that you are better than, or having this holier than thou type of mentality. Be very mindful, because that is what's going to keep you stuck, stagnant, and be your downfall. That is what's going to slow up this progress. You feel it coming, but are you going to see it? Are you going to really see what you need to do? Because right here, she's not listening to her guides. These are her guides. The same ones that are over here. The same ones that was in that Six of Swords I just showed you after they flew away because you was coming up on the shore. These are those same guides. Because it hurts to look within and look at ourselves. Because then we got to look at our shadow. We got to look at our downfall. We got to look at our shortcomings. But Elle will tell you. Elle is our moderator in here. When we were in the family meeting, what I told everybody is to write down the light side of yourself. Or really, first, I told everybody to write down their shadow side. Whatever the dark side of themselves is. Whatever they feel like is a detriment to their life. Whatever they feel like the cons are to being who they are. But then you also have to write down what's on your light side, right? But instead of just writing what you think, try to transmute and change those negatives into positives. But see, the problem with that helps you to grow. But the problem with that, okay, the problem with that is because if we don't want to admit to the things that we feel like are negative, if we always want to act like there ain't nothing negative about us, not saying that there is, and I'm not saying that you ain't looking at this already. What I'm saying is keep that in mind, because it wouldn't be coming up in the cards if this wasn't a possibility of something that you may fall into in June. So keep in mind that you're not ignoring the work that needs to be done, whether it's literal work within yourself, 111 people in here, or it's actually, physical work that you putting in your job, in your career, or into your own personal business and passion projects. Okay? Because if you ignore the work that needs to be done, if you are irresponsible with your money in June, if you're irresponsible calling out of work all the time, if you're ignoring the signs and synchronicities that say that you need to put a little bit more work into the situation or more work into yourself, you're going to be the one. Listen, you're going to be the one out here. My mom used to say, if you don't do it, you're going to be asked out on the corner. Which means you're going to be sitting on the curb somewhere, just like how she's sitting, wondering how you got there and what you going to do now. I'm just saying. That's June. Okay? Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. At the bottom and the back, which to me is just saying that y'all need to be very mindful. I feel like y'all need to come up with a plan, because the Knight of Pentacles is the most sturdy, stable, reliable knight. Yeah, he might be a teenager. Yeah, he might be still young-minded, but he ain't stupid. So what I feel like you need to do is be very mindful of the moves that you make before you move them. Stop and think and make sure that your intentions are pure and you're doing it from a place of positivity. Even if it's something that other people may see as a selfish decision, as long as you're doing it from a place of positivity and you have good intentions in June, it won't be bad. But if you're doing it from a place of negativity and you're coming out with negative intentions in June, you're not putting the work in where you need to put it in, it's gonna hurt you. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why y'all reading it like that, Scorpio. I really do not. I did not expect none of this. So we're going to see what spell you need to put yourself under in the month of June to succeed. What spell does my Scorpios need to put themselves under in the month of June? Oh, Lord. I swear, Scorpio. Listen, y'all got so much going on inside that cranium, inside that heart. Can I please just get one card, God? Please. I don't want to confuse Scorpio. I don't want them to be questioning anything, because they are the lawyers. I mean, I know the Justice card is Libra, but Scorpio, I feel like y'all are like the lawyers. Besides the Death card, you about to be a CIA, DEA, FBI agent, okay? What spell do my Scorpio? Thank you. Letting go. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. Stop having a pity party. Don't be pitying yourself. You see what I'm saying? Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. This is you still feeling the sting of all of the stuff you've been through every single day of your life. Stop. That's you still feeling the sting. Thinking about all the betrayal. Thinking about all the pain. Thinking about all the backstabbing. They smile in your face, whole time they want to take your place, but backstabbers, they smile in your face, whole time they want to take your place, yeah. Backstabbers. No, they're going to be backstabbers. Fuck them. Let it go. Because if you don't, it's like all of your motives, all of your intentions are going to be skewed with the pain, okay? Safe travel, so you know you good. You good. Take your trip, boo. Victory, okay? Just know that as you're moving along on this journey, you're going to be fine. You're going to be safe. You don't have to always get back at people. You don't have to always teach folks a lesson. You don't have to always show people who you are. Sometimes your silence, sometimes your lack of retaliation, okay, is going to be what shows them who you really are and shows them how to treat you, okay? How do my Scorpios need to positively move forward? Y'all get your question ready, because the last card is the angel answers. Y'all know I read the card and then I read the bottom and the back. What do my Scorpios need to do to positively move forward? A time for healing. Letting it ride. Let it be. Thank you, Eve, for that $5. I appreciate that. It says nothing is yet set in stone. And then at the back it says surrender to the divine. So you got to just let it flow, baby. You got to let it flow. Okay? And let that shit go. Please. Let it flow and let it go. Let it flow and let it go. Then guess what? It ain't going to bother you no more. Okay? I mean, don't steal my bars. Just give me a writing credit, okay? That's all I'm asking. Let me go ahead and do this angel answer for y'all, Scorpio. Thank you, L, for that $4.99, boo. Thank you so much. Let's get your answers, Scorpio. Guardian angels, what is the most accurate answer to my Scorpio's question? Boom. There's something better out there. There's something better out there. So go get it now. Okay, I don't know. Y'all, I'm in a churchy mood, okay? Says yes. Yes. Forgiveness. What did I say? Oh, y'all know a bitch cold. I ain't as cold. Listen, I'm not cold. Let me tell you something. I would say right now I'm lukewarm. Check back with me in 6 months to a year, and a bitch gonna be cold. And then check back with me in 5 years, bitch gonna be freezing, frozen. Okay, 10 years, I'm gonna be dry ice. Okay. So I hope y'all enjoy this message, okay? It don't mean you ain't gotta have confidence for yourself, boo. You just gotta let it go, though, okay? I love y'all, Scorpio. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe as always. Stick to the positivity today and every day. Be blessed and don't let these motherfuckers steal your joy.